Hello, everybody, and welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you come across this reading. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are channeling messages for April 4th today, beloved. And I started pulling cards. So far, we got the Focus on Your Blessings card. Okay, I haven't worked with this deck in so long, and I literally got and still have tingles all over my body once I saw this card and as I'm holding it right now. The card says, yes, you will be enriched in every way so that you can always be generous. So this is a card of, your cup overfloweth. This is a card of filling up your own cup on the daily so that you have enough to share, you have enough to give. When you are in a state of abundance, when you are in a state of favor, of blessings, then that already produces this energy of, okay, I'm so filled up from within. I'm so filled up in my environment. I have all this to give as well. Okay, so what a beautiful energy to start the week, to start this beautiful Monday. Focus on your blessings. Also, when we focus on our blessings, no matter how small they may seem to us, remember there's always someone out there wishing for our scenario, wishing for our life in some way. So counting our blessings, focusing on them, I do see them expanding and multiplying. I want you to just take in this energy right here. I feel like this card holds so much high vibration. Just experience, be a participant in your blessings overflowing, in your blessings multiplying. I hope we're in focus here. And because I haven't worked with this deck in so long, I'm actually going to read from the Oracle book. In our earthly lives, things don't always go the way we'd like. It's not a matter of whether problems will arise. They will. But it's how we deal with them that counts. We can complain and obsess about issues, or we can pray for solutions and take action as God guides us to do. Keep a journal of the ways in which God has blessed you and answered your prayers. Read this during challenging moments to help you keep the faith, and He'll continue to guide you. Focusing upon your blessings keeps your heart joyfully open to the beauty of life. You're reminded of how much you have to be grateful for, and this gratitude lifts you up with optimism, which in turn opens the door for you to notice and accept wonderful new opportunities. We are never alone, even though it may feel like that at times. God is always by our side. Prayer is a direct hotline to God. All our needs, although not necessarily our wants, can be fulfilled when we pray, allowing us to count our many blessings and be thankful for them. Yes, you will be enriched in every way so that you can always be generous. And when we take your gifts to those who need them, they will thank God. So this is a day to remember to count your blessings. This is a day to remember to, if you have a little extra to give, give. This is a day of showing appreciation to others, giving a gift, being extra generous. Let's say you're leaving a tip. Why not be generous if you have it? If you don't, you can always extend a smile, a compliment, a great review. These are the ways in which we can extend our generous energy. It doesn't always have to cost us money. Extending your lighthearted energy, extending love to others, showing appreciation, showing up for another person. These are the ways in which we can bless other people's lives, and then how those blessings just keep on returning to us in ways, beyond what our mind wants or can conceive of. Okay. Now at the bottom of that pull, I'll show you guys the bottom of the deck. It was connecting with living water. The sea belongs to him, for he made it. His hands formed the dry land too. So it's very interesting because the whole week, last week, I was talking about water and connecting to water, connecting to nature. I often talk about this. I wish I lived by the ocean, but you know, if you have that great blessing to live by a body of water, it is so healing. The effects of water really cancels out any negative emotions within us. It really cancels out lower vibration energies from us. But so does nature, so do the trees, so does the sunlight. So for those of us who don't live by water, we can always connect through nature. And we can still connect to water through, you know, the shower, the bathtub, stuff like that. But I wanted to show you that card because that seems to be a very prevalent theme, although that's always a theme I end up talking about over the last several years of being on YouTube. But with that said, let's get into tarot. Let's get into tarot, beloveds. Let's channel the energy for today, April 4th. How are you guys doing after that new moon in Aries? How did it affect you, impact you? Was it impactful at all? Did you feel it? Let me know if you'd like. But yeah, let's tune into today, April 4th. I'm feeling more Aries energy come through. I feel like I heard an astrologer talk about this. He put the words to it exactly. He was saying how although we've been in Aries season, it felt like we are still in Pisces season. So I don't know if you've been feeling that. You've been feeling these strong Piscean energies, the strong water energy still present, even though we've been in Aries season. It's like a late start to Aries season. I've definitely been feeling that. That resonated. But I feel like now that this new moon has passed, we can start to maybe harness or incorporate the high vibing qualities of Aries, which is leadership, which is focusing on our needs, our wants at this time, not making it about pleasing others or seeking to be approved of at this time. Aries season is the first sign of the zodiacal wheel. And when we're channeling this energy properly, I'm sorry for putting the tarot on pause, but this felt like it needed to come through. When we're channeling Aries energy properly, it's like we need to really ask ourselves, what do I need at this time? What do I want at this time? Do I like it here? Do I like it here where I am? If not, what can I do to take initiative to get to where I want to be? Aries is a self-starter. It's an initiator. It's about self. Aries is associated and it rules the self, the ego, okay, the body to some degree. And at this time, we want to be asking those questions, because this is where I feel like we can really harness in on our purpose. It's not about others right now, unfortunately. Although relationships, others, they're always going to be a part of our lives and something to cherish. But what I mean is, it's not about pleasing others at this time. It really is about pleasing ourselves. It really is about filling up our own cup so blessings continue to pour. And as a result, we're able to give more. So if it's the high vibe energy of love, we're able to give more love. But we have to fill our own cup. We have to love ourselves. We have to give ourselves what we really need. The attention, the time, the energy. Okay, and then from there, when our cup is filled, we can start extending ourselves to others. We can start giving to others. We can start showing up in partnership, showing up in love, showing up in business with others. Once we feel good within, our cup is full because we filled it up. This is also a time to not expect others to fill your own cup, because we're all on this unique journey of filling up our own cup. It just kind of happens naturally in Aries season. We're all on our self-journey, self-development journey. So to harness it correctly, to show up in a very productive way during this time is about taking on that self-development. Okay, so just a little quick channeled message about the Aries energy. Let's get into the tarot. for today, April 4th. So 2 cards, we have the King of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. This is exactly it. This is exactly it. The King of Pentacles is self-fulfilled. He brings into his life what he needs. He doesn't wait on others to bring it to him. He has everything he needs. And from there, he's able to give. And from there, he's able to create more. And from there, even people want to give to him. You know, it's weird like that. It's funny like that. When we're in a state of feeling despair and desperate and needy, it's like we turn off people. But when we're in a state of blessings, when we are in a state of favor, feeling like we are favored from the divine, feeling like all our needs are taken care of. Maybe not all our wants, like the Oracle card said, but all our needs are taken care of, and they will be taken care of. When we're in that state, when we're not insecure, when we're not feeling like, oh my God, this is the end of it, or I need to feel despair over this because we're not seeing the fuller picture, then we turn off people, places, opportunities. But no, today I see a lot of us entering this King of Pentacles energy, King and Queens of our domain. Okay, 3 of Cups. From then on out, we're able to share. You know, that's the trick, that's the alchemy, that's the balance. When we have nothing to give because we're full of despair or anxiety or worry, or we don't have, how are we going to show up for other people if we're feeling so tired or feeling a lack within? So this is a day to get us back on our feet, remind ourselves of our blessings, remind ourselves of our material comforts that are around us and present and will continue to show up on our journey. And from then we can start participating in community, participating in interactions, participating in whatever this is. 3 of Cups, it's celebration, it's joy. I continue to get the message, my cup overfloweth. My cup overfloweth, my cup overfloweth. And surrounding yourself with people like that, who we all show up with our cup overflowing. We're all full of compliments. We're all full of kind gestures. We're all full of energy and good vibes. And coming together to produce or to experience something wonderful. We have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of that pull. So an inspiring day, full of hope, full of energy, full of life and vitality. Again, that is channeling the Aries. It's a new start. It's a new beginning. I like to say today is a new day. I always start my journal with that. Maybe I'll call this series, Today is a New Day. Let's get rid of this today. Let's get rid of entrapment. Let's get rid of self-imposed restrictions on ourselves of, okay, you know what, I'm not good enough to enter this circle, or I'm not good enough to have this community where we're all just showing up as our full selves, whole and complete and not perfect, never perfect, but you know, 8 of Swords is the person who fears like they're not good enough. They're not perfect enough. This is perfectionistic energy, the 8 of Swords. And so sometimes this 8 of Swords can show up as a person who doesn't go to the parties, who doesn't go where they're invited because they feel like they're not worthy. They feel like they're lacking. They feel like they have nothing to offer. They feel like they don't belong in that circle when really they do. When really you do, whoever this is talking to or about, or just a reminder of maybe how much you've grown out of this energy, right? Some of us have grown out of this energy and are maturing and blossoming now. So it could be a reminder of how far you've come today. Look at how far you've come today. Maybe today is a day of when you receive an invitation, you're going, you're attending. You're not going to go back to this of feeling fearful or anxious or I'm not good enough, so I'm not even going to bother. I'm not good enough, so I'm not even going to go. I don't know why they invited me. There's something about a celebration or an invitation, maybe an invitation to a new circle, a new community, or a new life. This could be an invitation from the universe, like, hey beloved, come over here. I got something good for you over here. Follow your magic, follow your trust in me. There's an invitation from maybe the universe to get you out of this, if some of you are feeling this way. One more card for today, April 4th. Yeah, bang on, the Ace of Cups. Temperance, gifts, synchronicity. Something shows up that is beautiful, that is wonderful. It's love, it's high vibration. It's a gift. It's a gift because you're now able to receive. You're now able to receive. You're opening up your palms or something. I really love the illustration in this deck, and I want to continue to show it. Ace of Cups, love. Maybe this is love related. Allow yourself to be loved. If not by a person, by the universe, by God, by your highest self. Allow yourself to be loved today and feel it. This is yesterday. This is gone. This is, we kind of worked through this with the new moon in Chiron. We can X this out now. X this out now. We want to be able to stretch our arms. Maybe you can practice this. Stretch your arms open. Don't feel restricted. If you feel like your body is like hunched over or restricted, or you feel like you're always clenched, you want to actively work on opening the heart, lifting up the chest, lifting up your head. You are not a victim. So start embracing your King of Pentacles archetype. Start attending the places you're invited to, even if it's an invitation from the universe to say, hey, here's an idea. Why don't you try this? Here's a person to love. Why don't you open your heart to them? Whatever the invitation is for you, accept it. Say yes. Today is a yes day. Today is a yes day. This is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with more readings. Have a beautiful day. Take care.